Hey grapplers, here's your move of the week. This is a catch wrestling move, and it's kind of a mix between an Americana meets a can opener. All right, so when I've got my opponent down into side control, and he's got that wedge into my throat, I'm going to press that down as if I'm going for the Americana. As soon as I do that, his instinct is to save it. I want him to do that. I'm going to capture that with my right hand, grab into the armpit, scissor out, and press up until I get the tap. Let's do that again. He's putting heavy pressure here. I'm going as if I'm going for an Americana. He goes to fight it. I capture here, capture the armpit, sit out, and scissor, and squeeze until I get the tap. And that's your move of the week. Hey grapplers, here's your move of the week. This comes from an old catch wrestling move. It's kind of sneaky, and it's a spinal contortion. So when I've got crossbody on my opponent, I'm not quite in Kesagatami. I'm going to feign stepping over the head. His initial reaction is to be pushing this. I'm going to catch the arm and the head. Now you can finish here oftentimes, but what we're going to do is compress the spine with it until I get the tap. And that's your dick move of the week.
Go. This is an old school MMA move. Full guard. Everybody used to play full guard back in the day, okay? So we're in our full guard here. What we want to do is we want to keep this guy from grabbing us, okay? So we're going to pin our hands up under his armpits, okay? So he can't grab my head, all right? And what we're going to do is we're going to stand up. When we stand up, we're going to stack up. We want to sit on his hamstrings and we want to drive our heels into his hips, okay? So what we do is we stand up and we're going to drive our heels into his hips. Hold them here, come through, right there. All right, can opener. And that's
Today we're going over this week's move of the week. All right, first, this is from mount. So this is really easy. Here, we're gonna move this way a little bit. This comes from the grapevine. So as soon as you establish mount and you're in low mount, meaning my hips are on top of his hips, I want a grapevine. I want to keep control of him for being able to sweep me, right? So from here, and this has to happen fast, you're going to put your hands on the mat, grapevine's in, and I'm going to shoot my hips up to the sky until I get the tap. 9 out of 10 people will tap to that. Real easy, hooks in, hands on the mat. I'm basically doing a sissy push-up with my butt up to the sky until he taps. You want to do it fast, but not too fast to hurt your training partner. That's your move of the week. Hey grapplers, here's one of the ugliest head and arm chokes you're not even aware of.
So what we're doing is we're starting from a butterfly guard, collar tie. I've got him, he's got me, same manner. Okay, he's grabbing the back of my neck. What I want to do is I want to extend out. I'm going to switch my hand from here to the back of his tricep. Okay, and then when I extend my legs, I'm going to pop him over to the other side. Okay, I'm going to wrap him up and pull him on top of me. When I got him on top of me, instead of trying to finish right here, I'm going to extend him and sit him straight up. All right, what it does is a head and arm choke, neck crank, and a spine crank, all at the same time.
It absolutely sucks.
That's your move of the week.
Hey grapplers, here's your move of the week. This one starts from a head and, here, let's scoot over here. This starts from a head and arm choke from mount. Now normally, I'm gonna move you this way. Normally, we're going to finish this in a couple of ways. Either stepping off, I'm going to windshield wiper, step off to the side, and finish that way. This time, we're gonna take the knee right into the solar plexus until we get the tap. And that's your dick move of the week. Hey grapplers, here's your move of the week. We call this the knee arranger. All right, so when I'm in top half guard, a lot of times I'm going cross body and I'm looking for this Kimura. A lot of times guys are really good about hiding this arm and making it difficult. Their number one priority, besides defending this, is to sweep me. So as soon as this foot goes down to the mat, I'm sweeping under and grabbing that foot. 9 out of 10 guys who are not flexible will tap to this. For the other 10%, it's a simple toe hold till I get the tap. See that again? Toe hold to get the tap. All right, so I'm going for the Kimura. He puts his foot on the ground to go for the sweep. I scoop under. If I don't get the tap there, toe hold, pressure forward till I get the tap. And that's your dick move of the week. Hey grapplers, here's your move of the week. We call this the modified muffler. So when I have my opponent down in an armbar and I'm struggling to get him to break it, maybe I don't want to go through some of our other ways to armbar, we're going to swim this through the opposite side, grab onto our lapel. I'm going to take this hand, I'm going to cover his mouth and his nose until he's really uncomfortable, and then I'm going to rip it for the armbar. And that's your move of the week. Hey grapplers, here's your move of the week. This is a mounted gogo plata. So we had so much fun last week doing our armbar from the armbar. So we thought we'd do that again. So I'm in an armbar setup and he's got a really tight grip. I don't want to fight that grip. Like the last time, we're going to draw in that far arm so that he can't turn against it. I'm going to post my back hand and I'm going to S-mount, but this time I'm going to S-mount my shin right on his throat. I'm going to lean forward until I get the tap. One more time. All right, I'm in an armbar setup. He's got a good grip. I don't want to fight it. I'm going to pull in that far arm, post, S-mount into the throat, lean forward until I get the tap. And that's your move of the week. Based on a judo move. So in Kesikatame, I've got the head and the arm and I'm placing lots of pressure, right? This time I'm going to grab right behind my knee and then I'm going to reach around and grab my opponent's other knee and do the same thing here. And then I'm going to press my hips out and squeeze until I get the tap. I'm gonna do it one more time. Squeeze till I get the tap. And that's your dick move of the week. What do you want for Christmas? That's right, a dick move of the week. We call this the soul crusher. This is gonna start from side control. We're staying chest heavy on our opponent and we're going to press that arm down and capture on the inside of the armpit. And I'm going to sit out as if I'm going to be stepping over to get into mount. He's gonna put that leg up to block that. I'm gonna grab him into our favorite cradle. From here, I'm stepping my butt up and my knee in his ribs. He's already tapping. But if that's not enough of a soul crusher, there's the arm bar and there's the reverse Americana. That's your dick move of the week.
Stay strong. Keep rolling.